Hi, I'm Sarah Kate, Live at 9's first intern, and you're watching Live at 9.
Good morning on this Monday, October 7th. Welcome to Live at 9, where Memphis comes alive. Along with your top news, weather with Todd Demers, and trending topics and Coffee with Corey, here's a look at our guest lineup. Political analyst and Carpenter Civic Strategies principal Mike Carpenter is joining us to talk about the latest on the upcoming November election, the gun referendum, and much more. Get ready for a rapid-fire political breakdown. Memphis police and the hip-hop community are joining forces as well. We'll be joined by Sunstorm studio owner Walter Person and local rapper Chug Jamal as they bring the energy with their public service announcement track, Break It Down. Plus, you won't want to miss our in-studio demonstration from Fitness Under the Stars lead instructor Drip Pilates owner Ashley Hayes. Stay with us for the hour to see how you can enjoy fitness, learn about our community, and make a difference all right here on Live at 9. But first, be sure to record the show so you never miss an episode and connect with us online at our website, liveat9.tv. That's also our handle on social media. We are now less than a month away from the election. Can you believe it? And today is your deadline to register to vote in all 3 Mid-South states. If you have not already registered, you have until 11:59 p.m. tonight to sign up if you are eligible to vote in Mississippi, Tennessee, or Arkansas. For Tennesseans, early voting begins October 16th and ends October 31st in Arkansas. Early voters can cast their ballots between October 21st and November 4th. And in Mississippi, they do not allow early voting in person before Election Day. However, you may be eligible to vote with an absentee ballot, which must be postmarked by November 5th. Well, it is a big week for fans of Elvis Presley and his family. Tomorrow, the autobiography Lisa Marie Presley had been working on before her death will be released. The book, called From Here to the Great Unknown, was finished by her daughter, Riley Keough. And Tuesday night, CBS and Channel 3 will air an Oprah Winfrey special, The Presleys. The exclusive prime time special features Oprah as she sits down with Keough for a conversation about her life, her mother, and of course her famous family. The special begins 7 o'clock Central Time and will also stream on Paramount Plus. She looks just like Elvis right there, right? So then on Saturday, Riley Keough travels back to Memphis for an event at Graceland, her grandfather's estate in Whitehaven, of course. On the Road with Riley Keough begins 6:30 p.m. October 12th at the Graceland Soundstage, and you can actually go to this, okay? So tickets are on sale. Go to graceland.com. Well, it is time now for a first look at our weather. Todd Demers here with what's going on outside today. It is so beautiful out there, Todd.
It certainly is, especially after having to deal with that heat over the weekend. The temperatures were in the upper 80s, but that big cold front came through yesterday just as we had forecast, and now with the north and northeasterly winds, sunshine, temperatures are going to struggle to get out of the 70s throughout the afternoon. Clear skies continuing across the area, and this isn't just a today situation. We're looking at great weather lasting for the next several days. Less than an hour ago, the National Hurricane Center upgraded Milton to a Category 4 storm, saying they have found 150-mile-an-hour winds. It is still aiming towards Florida and will likely arrive near Tampa by the time we get to late Wednesday into early on Thursday morning. And we'll be talking more about that in just a couple of minutes. But I just wanted to share with you, with these northeasterly breezes and the clean sweep, we have just beautiful weather ahead, slowly warming through the low and mid 60s, very comfortable outside throughout the course of the afternoon. So the north winds, the cooler, drier air is going to linger, not just for today, but really for the next several days. So get ready to enjoy a beautiful week here in the Mid-South with these October-type temperatures very close to the norms for this time of year. Coming up, though, we need to talk more about the rest of the week, the weekend and beyond. We'll take you out 10 days, but we also have to be talking about what's going on with that powerful Hurricane Milton down in the Gulf of Mexico. I'll have the very latest for you, your complete forecast coming up in just a couple of minutes.
All right, as we head into the crucial final weeks leading up to the November 5th election, the stakes couldn't be higher. From the presidential race to local Tennessee seats and a gun referendum that could change the future of Memphis as we know it, we have a lot to cover. Joining us today, political analyst, strategist, and Carpenter Civic Strategies principal Mike Carpenter, here to give us a rapid-fire breakdown of what voters need to know. Mike, thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so talk to me about, I wanted to get your thoughts first. The presidential election it just takes so many little turns. What are your initial thoughts on what's happening right now?
Well, I think, first of all, it's going to be another close race. It's going to go down to come down to a couple of states, probably. And what's really interesting is that, there's always an October surprise. And,
what do you mean? Explain that.
Yeah, so the term October surprise goes back really to the Reagan campaign, 1980 Reagan campaign, where they were worried that Jimmy Carter would free the hostages in Iran before Election Day. And so
they, free the hostages. Right. It's like, whoa, these are people. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So they were concerned about that, and so they said we don't need an October surprise. So that's where the term comes from. But basically, it's something that happens during the month of October, leading up to Election Day, that could potentially turn the election. And sometimes it's several things. But right now, I think the October surprise, so to speak, is Hurricane Helene, and the fact that it's devastated so much of Georgia and North Carolina, which are two swing states. So one of the things that could impact this election is how voters perceive that the federal government is responding or not responding to this, and then also whether or not, or how difficult it might be to get to the polls based on the devastation and confusion over where those polling locations might be.
Wow. What did you think of Trump's decision yesterday to go to the place of the attempted assassination? Well,
not surprised. I mean, I think that there was so much media around that, obviously, when there's an assassination attempt, that his campaign couldn't resist going back and sort of trying to, I think, reinvigorate his base by reminding them of that issue and showing that that he's willing to go back in the face of the danger that he faced before.
Do you think Kamala Harris is a shoe-in this area, since Shelby County's kind of blue, or and then what do you think about? Do you think people know her yet enough?
Yeah, I think people know her. I think people are trying to find out a little more about what she stands for and zeroing in here in the last few weeks. Definitely, I think that she'll win Shelby County. There are a few blue dots in this very red state of Tennessee, but I think Shelby County, that Vice President Harris will definitely win here.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the other races in the November 5th election. Seats within the Tennessee General Assembly. Any specific race sticking out to you right now?
Yeah, the District 97, House District 97 here in Shelby County is the race to watch, in my opinion, in Tennessee in terms of looking at legislative seats. That is Jesse Husath going against incumbent John Gillespie. John Gillespie is a Republican, Husath is a Democrat, and that district is, numbers-wise, actually leans a little bit Democratic. In fact, if you look at the 2022 governor's race with Bill Lee and Jason Martin, and you might say, well, who was Jason Martin? Well, he didn't do very well across the state, but he actually won by a couple of percentage points in this district, as did President Biden when you overlap the precincts.
What is it there? Are there a lot of black folks?
I don't know exactly what the demographic makeup is, but I will say that the district is pretty evenly split. Okay. And so what you have there, but the other thing you have going on is you've got Husath, who's raised, at least at the last report, raised as much money as incumbent John Gillespie, actually a little more, and it has put together a pretty good ground campaign. Now, Gillespie, to his credit, has run some pretty close races in the past and is a tenacious campaigner, and you certainly can't count him out with the power of incumbency. But I think that's the race to watch. And also the Democratic National Committee has said that they're going to invest in the Husath race. I'm sure the state Republican Party, possibly National Republican Party, are going to be in the Gillespie race. So this is one to watch.
Okay, I mean, we've had a supermajority in Tennessee for some time. Would this have any impact on that at all?
Well, it wouldn't change the supermajority, but I think the Democratic Party is looking at it as a way to start chipping away at that supermajority and picking up a few more seats, which they think they have the potential to do around the state. I think they're looking at 4 or 5 seats where they think they have the opportunity. Then definitely, if they're able to do that, then they start to chip away at it and start to get a little more of a foothold and start to be able to influence legislation a little more.
Yeah, I mean, that leads us into talking about the gun referendum, because you know, there may be things that happen here, but they can be overturned. Let's talk about the gun referendum, what it would do, and why Memphis is different, or Shelby County is different than the rest of the state.
Sure. So the first thing to know about the gun referendum is it's non-binding. You might look at it as like a straw poll. So the city council said, hey, voters are coming to vote anyway. They're going to be here for the presidential race. We're going to get heavy turnout. And so this is a good time to see what the voters think about these issues related to guns. And so they put 3 issues on the ballot, or voted to put 3 issues on the ballot. One of those deals with requiring a permit for a handgun. One creates a red flag law, and the other deals with banning assault-type weapons, AK-47, AR-15 type weapons. And so the legislature, the leadership in the legislature, Speaker Cameron Sexton, Lieutenant Governor McNally, and others sort of got they used a hammer to try to kill a gnat. You know, they got very upset that this thing was going on the ballot, and they said, hey, we're going to withhold $75 million in sales tax revenue if you put this on the ballot. Well, it's non-binding, which means that even if the voters approve it, the legislature has to change the law for anything to happen in Memphis. And the guy called in the middle of all this is Mayor Paul Young.
Wow. So we're going to be following this, and I just want to know if you could come at a later date to, you know, talk about this on that day.
Sure, be glad to. Love to do that.
All right, looking forward to it. Thank you for breaking this all down for us.
Thank you.
Okay, do you have an electric car? If so, a new type of service station is opening soon to serve you. What sets it apart from the typical gas stations? That's coming up next. Welcome back. Thanks for watching Live at 9 on this Monday morning. Weather expert Todd Demers standing by with the latest on our forecast. This is my favorite time of year. I just love this. Yeah,
the weather is really spectacular. I'm thinking out loud here, Kanji. You know, as a weather person, you know, if I could give you a gift or something like that on your birthday or for Christmas or something like this weather I think would be a perfect gift, don't you think?
I will take it. Okay. Received.
Received. Please get outside and enjoy today. Soak up the sunshine, friends. Our views from the Gold Strike Skyview camera network, including not only our river cam here in the backyard, the Cotton Exchange camera, which I turned around so we get a better look at Tom Lee Park and Big River Crossing. Did you head out to Tom Lee Park over the weekend? Did you do any of that car show? It sounds like it was a great time. and a beautiful view for probably many that will either be heading out to or did head out to the park today. This is the Shelby Farms Park camera. Storm Tracker 3S indicating northerly winds behind our latest cold front that are going to be with us for the next several days. Our weather is looking simply spectacular, while we have great concern here in the Gulf of Mexico as Milton has gained access of a strength rapidly here. It has gained strength up to a Category 4 storm. We're going to talk more about it in a moment. Yesterday, 91, the high 79 and 58 are the norms. 79 and 58. We'll compare and contrast on the 7-day in just a moment. Northerly winds are back, and while we're in the mid-60s right now, we're on our way into the mid-70s throughout the course of the afternoon. If you're heading out later on this evening, the weather remains beautiful, and I mentioned to you how nice it is this morning. It's going to be even nicer tomorrow morning as temperatures drop into the upper 40s and lower 50s by daybreak. The winds will be light. It will be comfortably cool, and we have another gorgeous day ahead tomorrow. Highs back into the 70s with a good deal of sunshine and these northeasterly winds across the area. Big picture view showing how high pressure has been kicking out our latest cold front. This area of high pressure will really dominate our weather pattern over the next several days. It's also this cold front helping to kind of steer this storm system we've been telling you about, Milton, moving towards Florida with those very powerful winds. The forecast model showing you just how quickly it's going to be moving towards the north and towards the northeast, and it's looking like Wednesday evening into early Thursday is a landfall for Milton, which, by the way, just went up to that Category 4 storm as of 8:05 this morning, showing 150-mile-an-hour winds. Just amazing, the growth of this storm. And again, Wednesday night into early Thursday is when we're anticipating it to make landfall. It's going to move very quickly over Florida, and then it's going to move right back on out into the Atlantic. But boy, Florida is in for quite a ride come Wednesday night into early Thursday morning, from Tampa to Orlando over through Daytona Beach, while our weather is looking spectacular. Mid and upper 70s, very close to the norms. Remember how we talked about 79, 58 as the norm? So, Kanji, our weather is looking fantastic here in the Mid-South. Obviously not looking so nice for Florida. We'll keep an eye on that storm system for you over the next couple of days.
Appreciate you, Todd. Thanks so much. Gas stations, great, but what if you have an electric car? A new type of service station is opening up in California, complete with lots of EV chargers, a car wash, and more. Rich DeMiro walks us through this kind of convenience store.
There's fish jerky and fresh sushi, but no gas at this station.
And then I will go ahead and just plug right in. I'll hear it click.
Rove is a company building a first-of-its-kind public charging station. Think gas station, but for EVs.
Despite all the spending and excitement about EV growth and EV infrastructure, there's much more we need to do.
Located in Santa Ana, Rove has everything you need to relax and recharge.
We also will have service staff on site and security at night, so you know you'll be safe, you know you'll get help if you can't get the charger to work or you don't understand how it works.
There are 40 fast chargers for all EV brands, free Wi-Fi in the lounge, clean restrooms, and even a car wash.
Do you think you have enough drinks? There's so many.
But it's the high-end convenience store operated by the premium grocery retailer Gelson's that might make you want to stay a while.
I mean, when was the last time you saw maple glazed and smoked salmon bites at the gas station?
We really wanted to focus on premium and healthy options for the customer, right? The unique experience of charging a car versus going to the gas station. You have a little more time to potentially make better choices.
There's a much larger selection than you typically find on the road, including candy, protein bars, household staples, freshly prepared items like sandwiches, cut fruit, and of course, coffee.
Well, if you're going to be on a road trip, you have to have coffee, and this machine makes it on demand.
We have solar panels as our canopy.
Rove reflects the changing nature of transit. Not everyone can charge EVs at home or work, and on the road can still be hit or miss.
By building out the public charging network, it's giving people the confidence that they're going to be able to charge their car and be able to get to where they need to go.
Well, it is an opportunity for area residents to get in shape and take in the beautiful views along the mighty Mississippi River. Courtney McNeil created Fitness Under the Stars back in 2019, and it's still going strong today. To learn how you can take part and more, we are live with Courtney and a local Pilates instructor, Ashley Hayes. Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, so talk to me about the inspiration. How did you come up with Fitness Under the Stars?
Yeah, so, this is something that I've seen around, not necessarily locally, but different areas of the, the states and like New York, Baltimore. And I was like, we should bring something like that to Memphis. And I do know DMC that has some things going on already, but I wanted to give it a little bit more variety and give an opportunity for various studio instructors and owners to come down to one centralized location and offer free classes to the community.
That is so beautiful. Okay, and Ashley, you are a fitness instructor. Talk to me about what drew this to you and then what it is about Pilates.
Yes, so I'm a Pilates instructor and I've been teaching Pilates since 2019. My friend actually invited me to class. In the first class, I was addicted.
This is it.
Right? It was challenging mentally, physically, and I just felt like I was becoming a better person and also like really toning and working out my entire body. So I am an advocate for Pilates. I try to encourage all ladies and men to join Pilates, and I'm very excited to be here today. And thank you so much, Courtney, for giving me the opportunity to kick off the very first segment of Fitness Under the Stars.
Of course.
Wow. Nice. And so we're going to see a demonstration in a moment, but can you tell me what is it about Pilates? I mean, it like strengthens your body, your core, lean. Explain that.
And yeah, I know Ashley can go into detailed review, but what I will say is that we typically stick to yoga during these series, and I've taken a few of Ashley's classes in the past, and I'm like, why not incorporate Pilates and introduce people? Because a lot of people first will say Pilates is expensive. We know that. So the whole point of this series is to also give people access to these things that are, typically not in their budget or they can't afford.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do the demonstration and then you can kind of explain how it's impacting the body. So I think we're going to let you be seen. So, okay, first of all, the silent part of it, guys. Tell me about that. So, sorry. This is the silent part, right? So you put your headphones.
So just put your headphones on. So when you all come out on Wednesday, you'll be given headphones. Ashley will be instructing. You'll hear her through a microphone. Today we don't have a microphone because we're in studio, but music will be playing through the headphones, and you'll also be able to hear Ashley instructions. So.
Sorry.
No.
It is on. I'm like,
what song is that?
Okay. No, it's good.
So we'll have a curated playlist for you all. It'll be very fun.
And before the Ashley starts, our DJ would just kind of do a little mix, let everyone get settled in, and then Ashley's playlist will come on and she'll be instructed throughout the night.
All right. Okay, Ashley. So talk to me. Now let's talk about Pilates.
Okay,
can you give us a move or two that people can expect?
Definitely. All right. So we're going to start off with a single-legged stretch. So we'll just start off by getting grounded on our mat here. And we'll bring our spine all the way down on the mat. All right, we're gonna be bringing our knees in, and we're gonna just be extending the legs all the way out, bringing one knee into the chest.
Okay, and if you could talk to me about what Pilates does for people.
Yeah, so Pilates strengthens the core as well as elongates the spine. And so Pilates was actually created by a guy named Joseph Pilates during World War I to rehabilitate warriors and soldiers. And so we use over 500 moves.
Wow.
In this exercise.
And why is it important? Okay, please go to the next move.
So the next move we're gonna do a Pilates crunch, all right? So we're gonna bring our knees over our hips here. Core is gonna be nice and engaged. We're gonna round our shoulders off the mat. Hands are gonna be behind our head. And we're just gonna extend it all the way up. Chest is up toward the ceiling and all the way back down, all right? You wanna keep your elbows nice and wide. Core is nice and tight. You can flex those toes if you want to. And you taking a big exhale at the top and inhale at the bottom.
And you keep mentioning the core. Explain the importance of that.
So we use the core in anything we do, right? So we want to make sure that the spine is nice and stable. If you work a job and you're sitting at the desk all the time, we want to make sure that we're keeping that core nice and tight. We want to make sure that we're strengthening those legs, toning those muscles as well.
Right, and I know that with balance, senior citizens also, just keeping their bodies,
Right,
it's harder
posture.
to walk, and so that's important. And if you guys could explain how to sign up, do you have to sign up?
Yes.
How does that all work?
Yes, so
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So registration is required. You can go follow us on Instagram at @fitness__, or you can find our event on Eventbrite. Just put in Fitness Under the Stars 2024.
Okay, and it is free, everybody. You're going to learn something new and be great. This is good music. This is your playlist?
Yes, it is. That's my favorite part.
All right. I'll wrap with one ear out. Thank you so much, Courtney and Ashley. Really appreciate you. All right, area authorities asking drivers to pump the brakes, and they've enlisted some local music talent to spread this message. Details on how you can break it down coming up next.
We're back on Live at 9. Now, here's Kanji.
Drag racing, speeding, distracted driving, all that and much more can create dangerous conditions on area roadways. But a new campaign from the Memphis Police Department aims to pump the brakes on unsafe driving. And authorities got some help from the hip hop community to spread this message. To learn more, we're live with Sunstorm Studios owner Walker Person and rapper Chug Jamal. You kind of like did that when I was, yeah. So you kind of heard a song inside your body. I know how these artists think. All right, so Walter, if you could just tell us about this campaign and why it's so important.
I think it's very important. It was just announced today that Memphis is one of the most dangerous driving cities, and so it's important for us to kind of get the message out about people slowing down, driving safely, and stop all the reckless driving that's going on. And so we teamed up with Trust Marketing and the Memphis Police Department to kind of put this campaign together.
Really? And so, Chug, what made you say, I'll join this, I'll do this. And what are you going to be doing?
What I'm going to be doing? Well, he presented it to me, and he played the beat, and I kind of just went in the booth and played with the words. And I think it's a really, really good, important message to get people to slow down and break it down.
Well, yeah, why do you think, and also, you know, what was it like coming up with something that wasn't, you know, just something that was inside of your creative process, and to take somebody else's idea and then build around it? And then you also had to think about, you know, where we live, our city. Can you talk about just the creation process?
It was easy because I can rap about anything. So he gave me the guidelines of what they wanted, and I kind of just put it together real quick.
And I understand this is a sequel to a very well-known campaign. Can you tell me about that?
A sequel to
Is this? Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Maybe, okay. You know, that here in Memphis, okay, let's like just hop over that one. All right, so talk to me about how this is all going to play out.
Again, Trust Marketing came to us with the idea, and we put it together. And so they're doing a national campaign. You've seen the billboards everywhere. They've got commercials running. You can actually see the full commercial on YouTube. And we put this all together, and it's, of course, it's streaming on streaming platforms as well. So we're just excited about it.
All right, and Chug, what do you hope people will take away from this?
That they break it down, slow down.
Slow down. All right. And how do people look at this on their own? Is there a way to go on YouTube or anything like that?
Yeah, the commercial is running on YouTube. It should be under either Trust Marketing or Memphis Police Department's YouTube page, and so they can check out the video and commercial there. And of course, the full song is available on all streaming platforms.
Are you going to break it down for us today?
Yeah, I'm going to break it down, bump that junk for y'all.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you both for coming in and caring about the city.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And there's much more Live at 9 ahead. We're going to have that live performance here in our studio. Plus, talk about all the trending topics. We have a special guest today in for Coffee with Corey. We'll tell you about that. Explain. All right, Sunstorm Studios owner Walter Person and rapper Chug Jamal created a track to go along with a new safe driving campaign by the Memphis Police Department. And here to perform Break It Down, we have Chug Jamal. Take it away.
Red light, green light, red light. You better not run this stop sign. You better break it down. MPD got you in sight. Don't wanna see them blue lights. You better break it down. Hey, break it down, break it down, break it down. Break it down, break it down, break it down. You better break it down. Break it down, break it down, break it down. Break it down, break it down, break it down. You better, hey, okay. Slow down, Ricky Bobby, before you hurt somebody. Understand that you running late, but hey, this is not a race. The interstate is not the place for you to do the dash. You don't want to crash. On top of that, you got bogus tags, man. And you running low on gas. See, you ran a light on the model folks, hit you with the flash. Now they want their cash, road rage, you so mad. See, you rent the air tag, face to face with airbag if you don't. Man, I know that's right, cause you flew past me and now we at the same light. Hey, before you lose control, use cruise control. See you swerving left and right, dodging potholes. Just take it slow like you driving Miss Daisy. Bought flowers for your lady, now you driving your Miss Daisy. 5 o'clock traffic crazy, nothing before your safety. Seatbelt fasten, you wanna be the fastest. Don't have an accident, slow down. Red light, green light, red light. You better not run this stop sign. You better break it down. MPD got you in sight. Don't wanna see them blue lights. You better break it down. Hey, break it down, break it down, break it down. Break it down, break it down, break it down. You better. Break it down, break it down, break it down. Break it down, break it down. When you riding around, hey, okay, you gon' get a ticket out here doing all that flicking. I know we in Memphis, I get it, but still, man, hey. I mean, I know you ride clean, you in the mood to do some donuts, just go to Krispy Kreme, man. You gon' get a ticket out here doing all that flicking. I know we in Memphis, I get it, but still, man. I mean, I know you ride clean, you in the mood to do some donuts, just go to Krispy Kreme, man. Red light, green light, red light. You better not run this stop sign. You better break it down. MPD got you in sight. Don't wanna see them blue lights. You better break it down. Break it down, break it down, break it down. Break it down, break it down, break it down. You better. Break it down, break it down, break it down. Break it down, break it down, break it down. When you riding around, man, break it down.
It's time for Coffee with Corey, brewed in part by Kroger.
So Corey is taking some time off this week. Today we have Max Claypool filling in, aka Mad Max. So, all right, I just need to talk to you. So first of all, we were like, okay, we have coffee with Corey, we have tea with Todd. We're trying to get root beer with Reggie. And I was thinking matcha with Max. But there's something else on that mug right now.
Yeah, I thought Mimosas with Max would be a good, fun name for it. I wanted to do Memphis with Max, but like we got to keep it on theme, you know. So
right.
I thought Mimosas with Max would be good.
And you drew that?
I did draw that.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
We didn't have orange, so I just had to draw it with yellow.
Well, it's, you know, there you go. All right, so you're going to kick it off. You're going to tell us all the trending stories today. What's going on out there, Max?
Yeah. So first things first. Many are still talking about what a crazy weekend it was for college football. Several upsets on Saturday. 2 ranked SEC teams were taken down by non-ranked teams. Probably the biggest upset, Vandy taking down Alabama. The fan celebration after the win is now costing the school a pretty penny. Oh, the SEC announced Vanderbilt will be fined $100,000 for violating league rules due to fans entering the field after the football game. Vanderbilt fans got on the field, tore down the goalpost at First Bank Stadium, took it from the campus all the way down Broadway, and threw it into the Cumberland River. I love it personally. I think it's awesome. I love a good celebration, and you know, I think that the NCAA is the no fun NCAA for finding them $100,000 for that.
I get maybe it's like the vandalism thing, but it is, sports can take people to that next level, and then people kind of unite together when it comes to sports.
For sure. So I feel like maybe the school should have to like pay for the cost of the new goalpost, but why fine them?
Yeah. Okay. I love it. I love this fresh idea. All right. What else is happening out there? So good.
Okay, guys, get ready to feel old. Eminem is going to be a grandpa.
Oh, that's crazy.
His daughter Haley Jade announced she's pregnant with her first child. The announcement was made in the music video for Temporary from his newest album, The Death of Slim Shady. The video shows home movies and photos of Haley growing up and ends with her as an adult giving her dad a Detroit Lions jersey with grandpa on the back of it.
Yeah, that does definitely sound crazy. It makes me definitely feel old.
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, I did turn 53 today, so there's that. But let me ask you a question. There's the baby. There's something that we talked about off camera. You said you actually know every lyric to every song. Do you know one?
I don't know. I don't know if that's like a confession or if it's like a flex or not, but yeah, that is.
What is one, maybe like one little, is it a bar that you could maybe share that is safe for TV?
Well, let's see. Obviously, we're talking about Haley, right? So we got Mockingbird. Haley, I know you missed your mom. I know you missed your dad when I'm gone, but I'm trying to give you this life that I never had. I can see you're sad. Even when you smile, even when you laugh, I can see it deep inside you want to cry, blah, blah. Then also we got the fast part of Rap God, which is some of them assuming what I gotta do to get it through to you. I'm superhuman, innovative, and I made a rubber so that anything you say is ricocheted off of me and it'll glue to you. Never stand more than I'm demonstrating how to give a mother freaking audience like a levitate, never hate, and I know the haters are forever waiting for the day they can say I fell. They'll be celebrating because I know a way to get them motivated. I make elevator music, you make elevator music.
All right, Frank is raising the roof. All right. Okay, so we have, that was great. And one more little trending topic.
Yeah, it's officially confirmed the Princess Diaries franchise is continuing.
A princess? Shut up! Shut
Actress
up.
Anne Hathaway.
I get it now.
Actress Anne Hathaway, who plays Mia, the Princess of Genovia.
Genovia? Is it like a, yeah, Genovia.
Genovia, okay, posting this video to her Instagram confirming the recent rumors. The film will be directed by Adele Lim, the brains behind the Crazy Rich Asians. There's no release date yet, but the film has been in development since 2022. At this point, it's unclear if Julie Andrews will reprise her role.
Wow, it's going to be good if the Crazy Rich Asians director is involved, because that was such a good movie. And I'm not surprised, you know, Princess Diaries doesn't sound like something you ever saw.
I've seen Princess Diaries.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I was just watching the Jim McMahon, the WWE guy. They have a new Netflix documentary about him, and they mentioned Andre the Giant being in that movie.
Oh my, wait, did I say Princess Diaries? Wait.
Princess Diaries, right?
Did I mean that movie?
Or
Anyway.
is it Princess Bride that
Yeah, Princess Bride is the one with Andre the Giant.
Wait, is that the one we're talking about? Or is
no,
that...
see? Yeah, it just doesn't seem like a Mad Max Claypool movie.
Oh,
Princess Diaries.
Gotcha.
Yes,
I thought we were talking about Princess Bride here.
No, this is, I think I am getting to really know you, so.
Okay, yeah, well, there you go.
Well, thanks for sitting in. Mimosas with Max.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back, everyone, to Live at 9. We're across the Mid-South today. We continue to enjoy the sunshine, the comfortable breeze out of the north and northeast, and temperatures that'll be mainly in the mid-70s today. It is simply going to be a very pleasant day and, quite honestly, a pleasant week ahead. Storm Tracker 3S is not expected to find any precipitation in the foreseeable future, and the north winds are going to be with us for the next several days. One of the big stories weather-wise, however, will be that powerful hurricane down in the Gulf of Mexico and where it is expected to land. I'll tell you more about that in just a moment. 66 currently out at the airport. Our winds are out of the north and temperatures starting you off this morning in the mid-60s. We're on our way into the mid-70s, but you know, from the weekend weather, we're in the mid and upper 80s. I want you to take everything down by about 10 degrees. And by tonight, temperatures will be dropping down into the upper 40s to near 50 degrees by daybreak tomorrow. So it is going to be crisp and noticeably cooler by daybreak tomorrow, and high temperatures will be back up into the 70s throughout the afternoon. High pressure building in should keep our weather dry, calm, and stable, as well as nice and comfortably cool, while at the same time, that storm system known as Hurricane Milton is getting ready to make landfall Wednesday evening into early Thursday right there around Tampa. This is pretty unusual. I noticed that at 8:05 this morning, they upgraded the storm with 150-mile-an-hour winds to a Category 4 storm. Now, it will be brushing up against the Yucatan Peninsula and maybe breaking down a little bit before landfall, but it is still expected to cross over Florida as at least a Category 1 storm. That's pretty strong. That's going to be pretty powerful for our friends that are going to be down in Tampa, Orlando, Daytona Beach. It is going to be a rough ride for them starting tomorrow evening and especially for Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night. I mean, we're talking airports closing and things like that. So again, it's going to be very difficult Wednesday night, Thursday for Tampa, Orlando, and Daytona Beach. You can see very mild weather for us over the next several days. No major problems or concerns. High temperatures will even drop once again next week behind another cold front by the time we make our way into Sunday. So for now, get ready for beautiful weather all week long. And of course, we'll keep you updated on Milton as well on air and online at WREG.com. Kanji?
Thanks, Todd. Why Naomi Watts is fighting for attention on the red carpet, plus a film exploring the battle with alcoholism. Danya Backus has your story. An Eye on Entertainment.
The Outrun opened in theaters this weekend, exploring the human struggle with addiction.
You think you're doing well. Suddenly you want nothing more than a drink.
Four-time Oscar nominee Saoirse Ronan stars as a young alcoholic who leaves London for a new start.
It really mirrors the life of a recovering addict and how messy and disjointed that can be, and how when you experience those moments of clarity, they're so precious.
Ronan was also a producer on the film, which is based on a best-selling memoir.
Let's fix you up with a car, because, you know, it's all cars today.
Let's do it, Drew! Yeah. The rubber meets the road on The Price is Right at night.
Your brand new Porsche!
Tonight's episode is all about cars, cars, cars. Winners get a luxury ride, including a Porsche, an Audi, and a Mercedes.
You can convoy with your mom on the way home in your new Mercedes-Benz!
Catch it tonight on CBS. Naomi Watts has a K9 co-star, and that means fighting for attention on the red carpet.
I'm being upstaged again.
The actor is starring in a new movie about an author who inherits a Great Dane from a friend who has committed suicide.
I think the grief was the sort of center of the story, and that seems to be a little bit of a repetitive theme in some of my work. That story lives close in my world, having lost my father very young.
The Friend screened at the New York Film Festival after screening in Toronto last month. And that's your Eye on Entertainment. Danya Backus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Thanks for watching Live at 9. Coming up tomorrow on our show, the new interim Memphis Animal Services Director, Mary Claire Boris, is going to talk about what's next for the shelter as she calls for the community's help after an influx and overload of pets were dropped off at the shelter. She's going to also bring one pup in desperate need of a home. And then get ready for an insider look into the One Memphis Tour Town Hall. We're going to have Memphis City Councilwoman Pearl Walker and Special Assistant to Memphis Mayor Paul Young, Reginald Boyce, here to talk about the impacts that they're hearing in the streets in your neighborhoods in the city. Also coming up, we're going to have, if you're a parent, you're going to want to hear this one with CityChicLiving.com lifestyle expert Alexandra Nolan. She's going to talk about the 3 parenting habits that you had no idea were hurting your kids. We're going to see also Tyron Wells of Wells Design Co. See you tomorrow. Have a great day. Medicare's annual enrollment period begins October 15th. This is the once-a-year opportunity for millions of Americans aged 65 and over to make crucial choices about their health coverage. The following portion of Live at 9 is sponsored by Delta Medicare Benefits Group. And joining us now, President Bobby Jones. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so Bobby, why is this period, especially this year, so important for Medicare recipients?
Well, it's important every year. October 15th through December 7th is a time for people who are on a Medicare Advantage plan to make changes. If someone is on a prescription drug plan, it's time to make the changes. But this year, Kanji, it's bigger than ever because since I've been in this business, which has been quite a while now, there are more changes than I've ever seen this period because the government has come in and changed up a lot of the deductibles, the copays, and things like that for drug plans especially. So people on a Medicare Advantage plan that have drugs with it, or people who are on regular Medicare with a drug plan, definitely need to take a look this year. For example, they're doing away with the donut hole this year. So the donut hole is no longer a part of Part D coverage. The max out-of-pocket that any one Medicare beneficiary can spend this year on medications will be $2,000. Now, that's a good thing for people who spend a lot of money, but there's a lot of people who don't spend a lot of money, so it's going to affect them also. So this year, more than ever, give us a call. I would say definitely we want to look at your plan. Even if you're on just a couple of generic-type medications, it's definitely worth a look because big changes are coming.
And you say, why should people call your team specifically?
Well, our team are made up of 100% Memphians. We are right here in Memphis, 5050 Poplar, Suite 1608. We welcome everyone to come up and sit across the table from us and look. We'll look at your plan. We'll determine what's best for you. We do it on the phone as well, but we are Memphians. We're made up of all Memphis people. We know the Memphis plans. We know the Memphis market. So we want to make sure that our Memphians, our neighbors, are getting the best possible coverage. So the only way to do that is call. I would not trust an 800 number, somebody that you don't know, that you'll never see, to something as important as healthcare.
Okay, and the best way to reach out, you are saying, is to get in touch by phone.
By phone and set an appointment, right? And if you want to come up, we'd love to have you. And if you just want to take care of your business on the phone, we're glad to do that too.
Oh, all the things, all the options. Thank you so much. Bobby Jones, everybody. And the preceding portion of Live at 9 is sponsored by Delta Medicare Benefits Group.
One content segment during Live at 9 today was paid for by Delta Medicare Benefits Group.